I've been okay, yeah. I've been okay, I've been all.
Trying desperately to keep my size. Call that fat. Look at all that fat.
Right, I've been messing around with this girl for a minute. She just came down in the summer for a visit. We just right now in the moment, so we live it. I've been okay, I've been alright. I've been getting down with this girl for a minute. Moving all around with this girl, gonna miss it. Living right now for the memories, let's get it. We know how to have a good time. We drinking all night in the summer when the air's nice. Every day is a new life. We live it so right. Skinny dipping by the poolside. We know how to have a good time. We're drinking all night in the summer when the air's nice. Every day.
Yeah, and then if you want to add a bit of water to it, a bit of milk, etc., then you can do. And that's all you really need. If you want to add the peanut butter to after, then put peanut butter on top of the protein, yeah? Let me know how they come out. Give me a text when you want another session, and then we'll get you switched in as well, alright? Sweet. No worries, mate. Take care of yourself. Bye. And that was one of my clients, Amy. She's just smashed a home workout as well. So everything's going really well in terms of clients switching over, which is absolutely fantastic to see.
Back my loans, cause the girls I fight for always wanna find more. I've been okay, I've been alright. I've been messing around with this girl for a minute. She just came down in the summer for a visit. We just right now in the moment, so we live it. I've been okay, I've been alright. I've been getting down with this girl for a minute. Moving all around with this girl, gonna miss it. Living right now for the memories, let's get.
I had a shave this morning. That's a bald patch there, that's not me. Yeah, I had a shave this morning. Let me know what you think. So I'm just out here sipping my coffee. Good morning. Hope you're all well. This is what I have to wake up to every morning. It's mating season with the geeses. So yeah, today's video is going to be, I'm going to go for a push workout with you all. A home workout one, obviously orientated. Obviously I know people are going to struggle with getting, obviously they can't go to the gym. So in terms of variety of equipment and variety of exercises, then I'm going to go through what I have at my disposal. It's not a lot, but it's doable. We can still create stimulus from it. I'm going to go through what I can do, or what I'm doing currently in my push session. I can never say push sessions. Push sessions, along with, and tomorrow, the next time I do a video will be a pull orientated and a leg orientated as well. So yeah, sit back, enjoy this video, and enjoy.
Welcome to this lecture on nutrition to support training and performance.
We know how to have a good time. We're drinking all night in the summer when the air's nice. Every day is a new life. We live it so right.
Broken down to provide energy for ATP formation, either anaerobically or aerobically. The phosphocreatine system is made up of a creatine molecule attached to a phosphate molecule.
So as you saw there, I've wrapped up a new 2 hours, about 2 hours of studying around nutrition for optimization of health and performance. So something I'm trying to do in this lockdown situation is just try and sort of keep myself educated, keep my knowledge up, improving my knowledge and my foundations that I've built as a PT, because that's what's important in the day. Obviously if I'm never leveling up as a trainer, I'm never going to progress as a trainer, for one, and also get my clients the results that they desperately want and need. So yeah. Okay guys, so I'm going to wrap you in with another voiceover for a push session and a pull workout. So first off here we've got TRX press, again for AMRAP, so times 4 sets. So what that means is set time limit of around whatever it may be, but mine was a 1 minute, and I'm just going to see how many reps I can force out in a minute, and then repeat that 4 times. I think this was the first that I actually started with, so I was trying to find my sort of rhythm and in terms of form and technique, because obviously, you know, your body isn't used to training at home. like when you go to a gym, your TRX are all set up perfectly. Like I was having to put it in between a door to make sure I could actually use this. So I was trying to find my feet with that in terms of this exercise. So again, this is just sort of replicating a sort of dumbbell press or barbell bench press as best as we can. This one was a kettlebell chest press, again for AMRAP and 4 sets. Again, the reason for the AMRAP is just to maximize muscle fatigue. You'll see during these sessions there was a range of sort of different protocols used. I found this one quite tough actually. I was quite surprised. So that's 20 kilos in total on each arm, but obviously with a kettlebell it's a bit different than holding a dumbbell. So this one actually did hurt my wrist a bit, so I found it a bit more difficult to control. So if anyone knows any tips for me in terms of controlling 2 kettlebells at once, then please let me know. It was then supersetted with a mechanical push-up set with a band resistance. And again, it's just done to failure. I find with these home workouts actually that I'm fatiguing a lot quicker. I don't know whether that's because we're having to use like literally what we can, and your body isn't used to it. But yeah, I'm seeming to fatigue a lot quicker. I know there's a few other people out there that watch these videos that have been fatiguing a bit more quickly when training at home. We then went on to a kettlebell banded seated press. So with the band, with this one, you just want to find like a pillar or a post that you can wrap the band around. And then so I used my sort of, I don't know what you call it, shelving unit that has a post the posts around the shelving unit. So I used the band for that. And again, with this one, just focus on really tucking those elbows and really pushing through the shoulders. And this was done to failure for 4 sets. So just working through that motion there. So this is just obviously another angle so you can just see it a bit more clearly. And again, there you go. Me just checking the camera and checking my form. And then there you go. So slowing down the reps, really bringing that fatigue in, and then just exhausting my shoulders as much as I could. And then that was the end of that session. And then we're going to move on to the pull home workout. I thought I'd just put 2 in both, just so again I'm not sort of like putting 2 videos in one. Just thought it'd be easier like that. So we focused with a TRX row, from turning from my hands from pronated to supinated, and twisting in that way. And again, this was done for AMRAP. So again, just working on a timer and just seeing how many reps we could force out, trying to beat the rep count each time. So for example, in 1 minute, if I did 20, I would try and get 22 on the next set, or 24, or just try and equal that too. And that's sort of how you can still progress, guys. As long as you've got your progressive overload element in your training at home, and you're still eating good food, you're making sure your protein's up, especially if you're in a muscle gain phase, protein is going to be your best friend right now in terms of maximizing muscle protein synthesis and everything like that. So again, you'll see here that I'm just really exhausting that squeeze, trying to slow down and exaggerate that eccentric phase as much as possible, which is obviously the downward phase. So coming down here like that, that is eccentric. And then we moved on into a banded kettlebell row. So this was for failure for 4 sets. So what failure means is just taking that muscle so you can't physically do anymore, or your form's then getting compromised. And again, I used the band by tying it against the post and then just simply wrapping the band around the kettlebell. I did find that worked quite well. So I'll show you another angle in a second, which you'll be able to see. No, I won't. That's a lie. No, I won't. So yeah, then we'll move on to the other arm, and again, just trying to maximize failure. Trying to equal the same amount of reps, obviously, just to separate any imbalances. Obviously, you don't want to be training like 20 reps on one side of your back and then 15 on the other, because then you'll create a muscle imbalance, which obviously you do not want in your physique if you want that symmetry. So then we moved on to a banded seated row, and again, just trying to take this to failure. So no real rep ranges in this motion here. Again, just on those 3 sets, just trying to equal, or if not better if we can, but there's no real numbers in place. I thought it was quite a good angle for me, apart from that fucking roll. Look at that roll of fat when I'm sitting over. Jesus. But yeah, the shoulder's looking good. Definitely leaning out a bit through the front, although my midsection looks a bit uncontrollable in this angle. But we'll roll with it. So again, yeah, just focusing on the failure here, just squeezing as much as those reps. I feel like with this one, I probably could have sat out a bit further, just to create a bit more resistance on the band. Just me rocking out some music there. I think I was listening to a bit of house music whilst I was training. We then moved on to a kettlebell row, again to failure. So just keeping your hands nice and tucked in, keeping your elbows tucked, and then just rowing through the back, making sure you sort of like, as you see now, moving from one position and then just arcing up as I come up and just keeping those elbows tucked off throughout. I'm not sort of pulling up and hitting my shoulders. I'm trying to really work the sort of upper back and lats. And there you go. That's just another sort of shot where I'm just sort of focusing on that negative and controlling before just taking my muscles to complete failure. And I do, like, these workouts, like, there was definitely enough progressive overload in these. But that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe, and bye!